In the last video, we were looking at some of the indications to show that President Obama may be a gay man. Here, Larry Sinclair, a former lover and a fellow drug user, describes his relationship with him.
The following day,
the actual, we'll just go
the
back a
driver
little
team
bit.
during the smoked the crack cylinder pipe, did ingest a couple of lines of cocaine, and shortly thereafter cocaine by me.
So he's describing, he describes President Obama at the time as purchasing the drugs for them to use together.
Significant from a cell phone to a presently unknown individual during which Senator Obama arranged the cocaine purchase.
He's describing Senator Obama. It was as an Illinois state senator. It wasn't like it was just a smaller position at the time.
Senator Obama and I then departed the bar in my limousine and proceeded to an unknown location where Senator Obama exited the limousine with $250, which was provided to him by me. Returned a short while later with an 8-ball of cocaine, which he gave to me. I did ingest a couple of lines of cocaine, and shortly thereafter, Senator Obama produced a glass cylinder pipe and packet of crack cocaine from his pocket. Obama then smoked the crack cocaine. I performed fellatio on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine, after which I had the driver take me to my hotel, the Comfort Suites, Gurnee, Illinois. The following day, November 7th, 1999, Senator Obama appeared at my hotel room, unannounced, uninvited, where we again ingested cocaine and I again performed fellatio on Senator Obama.
So this is an allegation, but it's salacious, and with the other evidence, there's some indications that there might be some validity to it.
Dr. Jerome Corsi with WND.com is reporting that Chicago's homosexual community claims that Barack Obama's participation in the gay bar and bathhouse scene in Chicago was so well known that many who were aware of his lifestyle were shocked when he ran for president and then finally won the White House. Kevin Dujan, who was a gossip columnist in Chicago for various blogs when Obama was living in the city as a community organizer and later as a state senator, said, "It was preposterous to the people I knew then to think that Obama was going to keep his gay lifestyle a secret. Nobody who knew Obama in the gay bar scene thought he could possibly be president."
This is Kevin Dujan. He's a gay gossip columnist who knew President Obama as a gay man and was very surprised when he suddenly started gaining power in political offices. So here at Trinity College, at Trinity Church in Chicago, there was an alleged homosexual group with Jeremy Wright as one of the members, and Donald Young, the choir director, is another member. And Donald Young's death became suspicious, and there's some questions as to whether he was murdered because of his knowledge or speaking about President Obama's gay lifestyle.
Because the issue of Barack Obama's sex and drug abuse are now beginning to take root in this society. Albeit small, it is beginning to be noticed.
Well, here's the point. Here's Donald Young's death is described here.
A man who worked as a choir conductor and school teacher is found shot to death. The victim, 47-year-old Donald Young. Good evening, everyone. Young's death has been ruled a homicide. His body was discovered yesterday morning inside his South Side home at 2320 East 69th Street. ABC 7's Michelle Gallardo is here now with more on the case and how Young is being remembered tonight. Michelle?
Ravi, Donald Young was the fourth of 8 siblings. He was, according to those who loved him, the type of person who didn't take life for granted. He lived every day to the fullest. So whether it was in the South Side classroom where he taught or at church conducting the choir every Sunday, Young made an impression on those who met him.
He was one of those success stories in terms of a kid whom the average person would look at and say he doesn't have a chance.
And yet, before his death, Donald Young succeeded mightily.
Donald Young, rest in peace. His death is, it's not understood exactly what happened, but there's some indications that he was murdered. Here is a description of that.
He came to our church as a 12-year-old. He was not brought by his mother and father. He just came because of the other kids and became active in the church.
The church became Young's extended family. When news of his killing came during Sunday morning services, Reverend Wright tells us many parishioners got up and went straight to Young's home. This third-floor apartment on the 2300 block of East 69th Street is where Young was found by his roommate, shot to death.
He was a person.
So that death, here's a protest outside the White House where they're calling.
Again, let's demand justice for Donald Young. Barack and Michelle Obama need to answer questions regarding Barack's relationship with one murdered Donald Young. Wish him a happy 50th birthday, everybody, and then ask him to answer the questions. Justice for Donald Young. His family deserves nothing less.
So this call, Reggie Love is President Obama's. We'll get into that another time, but the call for justice and the death of Donald Young is still ongoing. How he died and the circumstances, and if it had something to do with President Obama's gay past, is still under investigation.